Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Unborn, the 10th studio record by the death metal band 6 Feet Under. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of it, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. My siblings and my brother-in-law are massive fans of this band. When I was like 3 or 4, they would play their music to me from cassette tapes, etc. I must admit that I am not the biggest fan of 6 Feet Under, but I reviewed the previous record, Undead, and I loved that one, so yeah, I had to do this one as well. Sadly, we don't have the same exact lineup as on the previous record, because Rob Arnold, the guitarist known from Chimera and The Elite, has left the band. He's still present on this record. He wrote one song and he played guitar on Inferno. But we have Ola the Sweet replacing him. Ola wrote 2 songs for this one, and I guess he played on most of the record. So yeah, I love Ola. I love his videos, his other bands. He's great. This is the first record with Jeff on the bass. Jeff is a fantastic musician. I love his work, especially his solo stuff. He's a nice dude. So yeah, I'm glad that he is here. And sadly, this is the final 6 Feet Under record with Kevin Talley and Steve Swanson. So yeah, Kevin is a drummer and he's a beast. Everything he touches turns to gold. That third record with Chimera was legendary because of him, his work in Dying Fetus, Misery Index, and Steve Swanson was the longest running member in the band, if we don't count Chris Barnes, so I guess it's sad to see him go, but at least he finished his career in this band with this record. And as usual we have Chris Barnes on the vocals. The production is tight, it's clean but heavy, no loudness or no clipping. It was done by Chris Barnes and it's a massive surprise to me that he can actually do such a great production, especially after what happened with the latest record and the 2018 compilation. So it's weird for sure. Message is diverse, songs are mostly about mutilations, murders, shit like that. Structure of the tracks is basic, standard intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Sometimes it's slightly different, and music is mostly death metal. Actually, we have some deathcore elements here and there. Because Rob Arnold left the band, there was no one else to write the music for 6 Feet Under, I guess. So Chris Barnes hired a bunch of high-profile working musicians to do it for him. We've got Ben Savage from the deathcore band Whitechapel. I love them, and Ben, I guess, is my favorite guitarist from that band. As I said before, we have Ola from The Haunted, Feared, Rob Arnold from Chimera on one song, and we also have Jerry Lane from Torture Killer, and on the vinyl bonus track we have Riley, who's playing guitar and drums on it apparently. What's interesting about that is that he is the nephew of Chris Barnes, at least that's what the sites say. I don't know if this is the same person that played the drums in Delay Plaza and King Conquer. It might be the same person. If it's true, then he's an okay dude. I talked with him once. And we have Steve Swanson, you know, he wrote one song. It's actually weird, but yeah, he's here. So, Osmosis starts the record, and the first thing you're going to notice is the acoustic guitars, which is a big surprise when it comes to this band. And later we have that crunchy guitar tone, heavy riffs, and you can just feel that it's Ben Savage's song, because this track sounds like something from Whitechapel, A New Era of Corruption. It has that 100% vibe. So yeah, the drumming throughout the entire record is just legendary. Just imagine Ben having Kevin Talley play his song on the drums. What a feeling it must be. Kevin just ripped through this entire record. He's clearly the best part about it. Then we have the bass. It's audible and it mostly follows the riffs. It's nice to hear bass in death metal, so yeah, great work. And then we have the vocals. They are actually a big surprise because, as you may know, Chris Barnes, also known as Dude, he's not great at vocals anymore. This was, I guess, his strongest performance in years, maybe because they've edited the vocals somehow. I don't know where the truth lies, but he sounds mostly good throughout the record. He did the sound like 2 or 3 times on the entire record, so we are safe here. We are safe here, the vocals are actually good. What a relief. And the guitars, when it comes to this song, are legendary. But when it comes to the entire record, it depends on who wrote which song. In the middle of this song we have that very eerie, dark, nu metalish melody that Ben is known for. It has that classic Whitechapel vibe to it. I almost shed a tear when I first heard it because it reminds me of that third and fourth Whitechapel records, and those were my favorite. So it's like hearing something you wouldn't ever dreamed of hearing again, and it's just here, and it's beautiful. The entire song, I guess it's the best 6 Feet Under song for me because I enjoy every second of it. 11 out of 10. Then we have Prophecy. It is written by Ola Englund. It has that feared vibe to it. It's actually just good. Nothing special. I enjoy the grooviness of it. As usual, the drumming is legendary. So yeah, it's just a good song. 7 out of 10. Zombie Blood Curse was done by Jarry, and it's very similar to the previous song, but I love the part in the middle because it's very melodic, the guitar solo and everything. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Then we have Decapitate, another song by Ben, and it's not as great as Osmosis, but it's still almost perfect. I love the vibe, the eerie atmosphere it has, the evil sounding riffs. Another stellar song, 9 out of 10. Incision is also another banger, written by Jarry. It's groovy, it's fun, it's straight to the point. Great song, 8 out of 10. And Fragment, another band song, and this one is very special to me because I love that part in the middle. You know, it has that cool dark atmosphere and it's melodic. Another standout song, don't skip this one. 9 out of 10. Alive to Kill You is the only song on the record written by Swanson, and I am actually surprised that it's good. 8 out of 10. The Sinister Craving is the final song by Ben on the record. I love the main guitar riff here because it just rips. It has that crunchiness and thickness to it. Yeah, 9 out of 10. Inferno, the final song by Jarry. It sounds kinda fillerish, but yeah, good song nonetheless, 7 out of 10. And now we have Psychosis, and this is the only song written by Rob Arnold on the record. This is my second favorite song after Osmosis. You can just feel the spirit of Rob in this track. He has his own style, and you always know that it's him. From the first second of this song I was like, yeah, that's Rob, that's classic Rob riff, and he's just killing it throughout the entire song. The guitar riffs, the solo, just everything. It has that classic Chimera vibe to it. It reminds me of the Infection record for some reason, just slightly more evil sounding. 10 out of 10. And the final song on the Started Edition, The Curse of Ancients, was written by Ola, and this is my third favorite song on this record. I love the melodies, the atmosphere, the grooviness. Perfect way to finish the record. 10 out of 10. And the vinyl bonus song, Illusions. Now this is actually a very special song cause it starts like an ambient track, but then it morphs into a true cold black metal shit. I was like, what the hell is going on here? It was a surprise. And then it keeps getting better because they swap the black metal elements for death metal ones, but you know that Swedish death metal, like Entombed, it has that vibe about it. And then we have some melodies and also some riffs that sounded very similar to Delay Plaza, you know, like deathcore. It was astonishing to hear because this is probably the most intriguing 6 Feet Under song, because it's just so different from the rest of them. The vocals might have been mixed better, but everything else is just epic. 10 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is fitting. Replayability, yeah, it's a great record. It's the best 6 Feet Under record for me. I enjoy it from beginning to the end. Sure, some songs aren't as great as Osmosis or Psychosis or The Cars, but you know, it's just so fun to listen to. I wish that Chris Barnes would keep doing music like this, you know, just hire lots of different people so there is variety in the sound and it doesn't get boring or just cringy. Celebrate the anniversary by spinning it today, it deserves some love. I guess this is my last 6 Feet Under review. I might do the 2018 compilation because it has B-sides from both of these sessions, but besides that, I guess I'm done with them, especially when it comes to that 2020 record. I mean, it is funny, but it's not fun to listen to. That's all from me, thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, share your stories about this record with me in the comment section, I would love to hear from you. Check out my Instagram page, links in the description, and I will see you in my other videos. Bye!